the material for the adolescent is the farm itself. And all of their academics, or many of their academics, stem from their work on the farm when they encountered these problems. So one of the problems that they've encountered was about a year ago, one of our goats was really, really sick. And they had to figure out what was wrong with her and how to keep the other goats from getting sick. So they had their veterinarian come out and take a look at her, and he prescribed her some medication. And over a week or two of giving her the medication, things were not improving. So they had to consult with one another about what to do. They'd consulted with this first veterinarian several times and things weren't improving, so they needed a new strategy. So they researched and found out that Kansas State University, which is a few hours from here, has a really good veterinary sciences program. So they reached out to a professor there and asked what they should be doing for this goat. And she responded with a different dosage of medication. So they increased the dosage of the medication, and they found another veterinarian that they interviewed and found that they trusted, and asked him to come out, and he showed them exactly how to give each of their goats a thorough evaluation. Math, science, language, they had to do so much reaching out, so much research to figure out what was even the cause of this problem. How did the goat even get this parasite to begin with? What was the source? And what do we need to do to take care of that? They ended up digging out the entire floor of the barn and figuring out then how much soil they needed to haul in and put down to have a new surface for the goats to be on. This one problem created the opportunity for such learning throughout the curriculum. I don't know of any program that's looking at math this way, so that they were working with huge numbers and very small numbers, and looking at exponential mathematics in calculating how much medicine to give that goat. They were looking at volume when they were figuring out how much soil to bring in. They were writing and reading and doing all of these things to save this goat's life. And it paid off. The other goats didn't get sick. And all of those real life experiences are necessary for the adolescent. Their brain growth really takes off at about 12 years old. It's growing at the fastest it has since they were 18 months old. And what in turn happens is that their ability to receive information just for information's sake kind of turns off. So we have to give them real life experiences on which they apply all of the learning that they're doing. If they don't have those real life experiences, that new knowledge doesn't mean anything. They don't have any way of really applying that knowledge or cementing that knowledge in their brain, because they need the hands-on, they need the experience to show that this knowledge is valuable before it sticks.